exciting. Welcome back to my channel, and I am today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, but I thought I would do it in this cool egg chair because I bought it a while ago, and I was like, you know, this is going to be like my Q&A video chair. I've done 0 Q&As in this chair. Before I jump into this Q&A, I wanted to say that Buff Bunny Collection apparel is lit, and if you guys want to get anything, definitely go check out the website, buffbunny.com. Get y'all some goods. Here we go. Let's do this. I went ahead and put this picture up on my Instagram. I had you guys ask whatever questions. First question, what is your diet like right now? So as many of you guys know, I did a cleanse from February 1st to February 21st, and it was called the Elimination Diet, where I took a bunch of supplements, and I basically was like cleaning up my gut, boosting my immune system, all of that, and honestly, I did notice a huge difference. I did go ahead and add in animal products, but not as much, so I'm trying to use like coconut butter, coconut oil, but I'll still have some chicken or some turkey, you know, I'll have a protein shake sometimes. So my animal product consumption is down significantly. What's one thing you have never tried but would like to in 2018? I've never done indoor skydiving, which I've always wanted to do. And Christian and I were actually talking about last night. I was like, we should go, we should do it. I've gone real skydiving before and bungee jumping. I've actually done like a lot of like crazy stuff. I've done zip lining. I'm kind of one of those people where if I want to do something, like if I haven't tried something and I want to try it, like I'm just, let's do it tomorrow. Let's go do it right now. What are some of your recognized weaknesses besides a food allergy, and how do you deal with them? I have that under control. For diet nutrition wise, I would say that when I'm hangry, I will eat just about anything. So hungry, I can't think of anything else. My energy's low. I need food to like literally be able to speak. So if I am hangry, I will eat anything around. I try to always keep snacks like in my backpack or my gym bag. When it comes to, I think, personal life stuff, I always see the good in people. It's like a blessing and a curse. Sometimes it's not a good thing because you focus on the good when like maybe the good's like 5 or 10%, or maybe it's 50% or whatever it is, like you only see the good, but sometimes it can hurt you. Friendships, relationships, business, like I concentrate on the good. This is a good thing. Like you want to see like the good in people, but sometimes like you have to be able to see both, if that makes sense. Like yes, like you want to focus on the good, but you also realize that sometimes like stepping away from situations or whatever it is, opening your eyes a little bit more, and that's something that I have done the last couple of years, is I've really concentrated on seeing things overall. How have you made fit friends? I struggle to find people who have the same passion for it. Okay, you know what? Making friends is never easy. When I moved to San Antonio, oh my gosh, I don't have any friends here. I want to make friends. I was getting my nails done one day and this girl starts talking to me. She's like, oh my gosh, we should totally go get coffee sometime. That would be so much fun. She starts texting me like, not strange things, just kind of like, oh, what are you doing? What are you up to? Oh, that's sexy. And I was like, what? Maybe people with Texas are just like different from Alaskans. So she basically just starts like messaging me. It's kind of flirty stuff over my head. I was like, oh no, she's just, you know, whatever. She's like, oh my gosh, it's sexy, send me photos. And I'm like, what? She ends up sending me a very risque photo, basically a nude photo. And I was like, how do I respond to this? And I said something really nice back. What's up, girl? I'm straight, but you're cool. Like, I'm down to hang out sometime, but I'm not like we can be friends. So this is really awkward. Yeah, it was kind of like an awkward text. And then I never got a text back. I got no text back after that. She was a lesbian that was hitting on me and I had no idea. Yeah, until it was like deep in. She went full throttle with those photos. It's awkward making new friends, it is. Especially when you're in a new place, like you kind of make friends and sometimes you're their friends for a little while, and sometimes like your interests and your personalities just like they just like clash, or like you don't really have that much in common, or you're very different, and sometimes it's like fun to kind of hang out at the beginning and it just kind of like fuses out, which there's nothing wrong with that, especially like when you are a new kid in town. It's like you kind of hang out with different people, you're meeting people. My friends don't have to be in love with the gym and business. When I look for friendship, I look for, you want friends that support you, that love you, that would do anything for you. Like as you grow and evolve, get, you know, promotions with your job, or you start your own business and you're thriving, you're doing well. Like the friends that are like behind you, that are like, yes, you keep going. Like those are the friends that you want to keep in your life. It's just like a relationship. Like, you know, you'll start like dating someone, you start hanging out with someone like a friend. After like 5 or 6 months, you're kind of like, okay, you know, you know, we can still stay friends, but like not hang out with that person. So if you're hanging out with people that are just not doing anything with their lives and they're very negative, they just like want to bring you down, they are complaining, this, cut them out of your lives. It doesn't matter if you've been friends with these people for like 10 years or 15 years or whatever. Like, you can be there for them and you can be their friend, but don't spend most of your time with those people, because they will bring you down and they will keep you down. To make friends that are like fit friends is even harder, because like, what are you gonna do? Be like in the gym, be like, what's up, bro? Like, the way you school, you wanna hang out sometime? Yeah. So yeah, I'm getting way off topic. Are you and Christian wanting to get married? Wow, y'all are just, he actually just texted me something really cute and I can't show you guys. Do want to get married one day, and I want to have like a kid or two one day, but I don't believe in putting a certain date on things. I am not gonna say I want to get married by this day. It puts pressure, it puts, I don't know, I'm sweating already. I feel like people are confused too, because, let me find this. I did a YouTube video a while ago. So I remember, because I was like sitting on my porch, and it was like right after a Buff Bunny collection, like our major launch, and I like ran off to Alaska for like 2 weeks, and I did like this like soul searching trip in Alaska, and like thinking about my future, talk about like marriage and kids, but people thought that like I wanted marriage and kids right now, but in my head I was like, I know that's like in my future, like I want to get married and have kids one day, but I guess in my thing, because I was like soul searching on that trip, I was like, I just don't see that happening. Yes, I definitely want that one day, but I'm in no rush to do that. What was the hardest bad habit you had to break when starting your fitness journey? Yeah, all kinds of bad habits. My bad habits, I think when I first started, was breaking my Sonic addiction. Yeah, I like loved Sonic. So not even a slushie, guys. I got the creamy one that had like extra fat in it. Every single hot dog, they had American hot dog, chili cheese dog, Chicago dog, and New York style. I had all of them. Grilled cheese, that was really good. They used Texas toast. Oh my God, so good. Learning to like bring meals with me and pack food and like trying to make healthy choices, like it's a hard habit to like start doing. Where will you and Christian settle together one day? Houston, San Antonio, or Alaska? Okay, first of all, I freaking love Alaska, right? That is my hometown, that's where I'm from, but I don't see myself ever moving back to Alaska, and that's just because I love the States, I love Texas, I love San Antonio, I love Houston, I love Austin, Dallas, I love Texas. Texascan, Alexis. How do you deal with haters? Block. So when it comes to, sometimes people are just trying to give you like constructive criticism, and then sometimes it's just people just hating on anything and everything that you do. How you look, how you dress. Oh my gosh, your hair's blonde. Oh my gosh, you have extensions. Oh, I hate your self-tanner. I hate the way you do your makeup. I hate your freaking pinky toes. Luckily, I do have thick skin, but it doesn't feel good. I just think a lot of those people have a lot of like hate in their hearts, and they have like a lot of like negative vibes in their life, and they don't see it as being a hater. That's just who they are as a person. I just keep doing what I'm doing. If you listen to those people and you're just trying to make those people happy, you're gonna lose yourself, and you're not going to be you're happy. You're not gonna fulfill your dreams and your goals because you're worried about what all these other people think, what all these other people think that you should do. And there's a quote I saw the other day on Pinterest: you should not have to rip yourself into pieces to keep others whole. When you do that, there's nothing left. There's nothing left in you. What you really need to be doing is focusing on yourself and like making yourself happy and making yourself whole. And if people have a problem with that, they need to go. Bye, Felicia. Just let them go. Let them do their thing. Put yourself first. And that is something that I learned over the last couple of years, is I always put everyone else before me. I always made sure, make sure everyone else is happy, make sure everyone else is doing good. Oh, this hurts your feelings, I'm so sorry. Like, I did anything and everything I could to make everyone else happy but myself. Like, I still had dreams and goals, I went after that, but I always tried to look out for other people before myself. That was a weakness of mine, and that's what held me back a lot. And then once I kind of broke free of that, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm doing me. Like, I'm gonna make myself happy. Like, I'm gonna put myself first. It was like a light switch going off. I was like, wow, like this is how it's supposed to be. Then everything kind of like lines up in your life. The people that are supportive and loving and that are cheering you on and all that, like they all end up falling into place. Always, always, always follow your heart and make decisions based off your heart and your brain. Don't make decisions based on how you think people will see it. These people won't like it or whatever. Like, do what you freaking love and do what you want to do and follow your dreams, follow your goals. Like, don't worry about what anyone else says. Like, don't worry about the noise. Like, it is just noise from everyone else. You are not living this life to make these people happy. You're living your life to make yourself happy. Follow that. Don't get distracted by the noise and don't let it alter your way of thinking. Like, people will say what they want. People will try to tear you apart. They're not in your life. Yeah, they might be making noise, but they are not in your life. Focus on yourself and everything else will fall into place. How did you juggle building your brand career while still working regular jobs? You know, it's hard. That's a piece of advice I would definitely give you guys is, you know, when people are like, just follow your dreams, like do what you want and go after it and blah, blah, blah. And it's true to a certain extent, but when I was following my dreams and building my brand and doing all this, I didn't just like drop all of my jobs and just start doing fitness. Like, no, it was a transition. Okay, I was working full-time as a surgical assistant. I was bartending on the weekends. I was online coaching. I was prepping for my first show. I was doing a lot, and I was in school full-time. So I think I've talked about this before. I was very stressed out and like I barely slept, and I remember I would go to work when I bartended. I would come in with my protein shaker and my laptop, and you know, the first like 2 or 3 hours were like kind of slow. And so I would bust out my laptop and I was like studying and I was working, I was building my brand, and I was drinking my protein shake. I remember this guy used to come in, extremely knowledgeable and very smart with business, and he actually helped me get organized with an LLC. He helped me get organized with permits and basically setting up a legit business before I started everything. I picked his brain a lot. He was like a really great business mentor for me, and he actually recently passed away. Like, it was really hard to hear that news. He was there in the beginning for me. He was cheering me on. He was supportive. He was like, go do this, Heidi. Like, you know, I still go back to that bar sometimes and I would see him, and I actually introduced him to Christian one time, and he was just such a good, freaking good, positive, like, person. He like saw the good in everybody and like wanted to help people. He actually let me use some of his music for YouTube videos. If you watch like my way in the beginning when I was like starting YouTube, I used some of the songs. All right, sorry for the sad stuff, guys. What are some cute, funny nicknames you called Christian? When we first started dating, I was really awkward. Like, oh, like, will you be my girlfriend? I was like, yeah. And then I didn't know, like, I was like asking my friends, I was like, how do you transition to like calling someone babe? Like, do you just say it one day? Like some people, like, they'll start dating and like they say babe before they even start dating. I'm like, how do they do that? We didn't say it for like 5 or 6 months. He would text me like, hello boyfriend. Like, super awkward. He's like, hi, Heidi. Weirdo. Bye, girlfriend. Like, we're so awkward. And now we just say babe for everything. I'm like, hey babe, what's up babe? Babe, stop it! Like, we say it a lot, and sometimes it's obnoxious when I'm like editing footage. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're so annoying. Like, Christian! Like, his mom calls him that, like, Christian. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it sounds like so beautiful. I love it. So I'll try to do that sometimes, like, stop calling me that. Like, my mom calls me that. I'm like, Christian. How are you so positive and excited every day? Coffee is a big role now. When it comes to staying positive and excited every day, I don't think I'm excited every day. I have some days where I wake up, I'm like, I am not excited for today. But generally, I am overall like a very happy and positive person. And I remember when Chris and I first started dating, I see the silver lining in everything. I see the good in people. I see the good in every situation. He was like, you know, to be honest, like when I used to watch your YouTube videos, I thought that you were just kind of like putting on a front and you're just not happy and positive every day. But after dating me for like a year, I think he was like, you really are just, that's just how you are. Don't get me wrong, like I have days where I have hard days and sad days, and Christian see me cry more than any other boyfriend in the past. And he's seen me have some like really rough days and like go through some shit, okay? I think overall I am a happy and positive person, and it's because I choose to be happy and positive. Like, if you think I'm a happy and positive person, you guys don't know my mom. Like, I'm like, Mom, why are you so nice all the time? For me, like, I surround myself with good people, like people that are happy and positive and that have good values and that are overall just like good people, good-hearted, good people. And I haven't always had that. I've had people in my life before where they are more negative. Sometimes you have to tell people that, and because they don't really like see it. Sometimes like they're going through a hard time, or sometimes that's just how they are because I don't know. Sometimes you don't realize people are like negative and toxic to you for a long time, and then you're just kind of like, you open your eyes, you're like, wow. And then like once you have like good-hearted, positive, like uplifting people in your life, you're just like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know life could be like this. What is your advice on becoming an athlete and working with companies? I've recently been offered to become an athlete ambassador for a newer fitness clothing line, but I'm not sure if I should take it. This is a really great question. There's no like right or wrong. I have had nothing but good experiences with the companies I've worked for, except one. So my very first sponsorship was with a company like way back when. It was like when I had like 7,000 followers on Instagram. They ended up selling the company to a new owner, and I wasn't a fan of this new owner. I was not a fan, and like the direction they were going with the company, like overall, it was like it no longer fit my personal brand. And so I wrote them a letter saying, hey, like, you know, thank you guys so much for working together. Like, I appreciate you guys. I am gonna go my own separate way now. I wish you the best on all your future endeavors. It's a long story, but this company tried to bully me into staying with them. A long time went by before I ended up working with another company. Like after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be extremely careful. So I had a lawyer look over all contracts. I had 1 to 2 hour meetings with the owner of One Up Nutrition, of Sweet Sweat when I worked with them, with LiveFit. Like I like either sat down and talked to them face to face, or it was very long FaceTime calls. I was like, okay, like what are your goals for your company? What are your values? What kind of products are you coming out with? What other type of athletes are there? Whatever ambassadors, affiliates? What direction are you going with everything? Like I asked every single question I could, but I didn't go with who was paying me the most. So being with One Up Nutrition, I remember I was approached one time by a company, a supplement company, and they were like, name your price, like name your price, we'll pay anything. And I was just like, no, I'm very happy with the company I'm with. Like that I have like literally like, not even like 1% bad things to say about the company I'm with. Like why would I go to you guys? Oh, we'll pay you more. It doesn't matter if you get paid more by a different company. I'm like, it doesn't matter like how much the company pays you. I mean, yes, it's like you want to make money, yes, but at the same time, the products, the company, loyalty, all of that matters way more than money. And that's what people don't see, is like they're like, they see this number, right? Like, oh, this company's gonna pay me the most, I'm gonna sign with this company. When it shouldn't be like that, guys. Like it should be something that you truly believe in, and those are the people that really excel and do well on Instagram and YouTube. It's the people that sign with companies that they believe in and that correlate with their brand. I would say, man, just like find a company that correlates to your brand, good values, that gives you a family vibe, because One Up Nutrition does that to me. Like they're actually coming out with like a lot of awesome stuff that I can't wait to show you guys. We're working on a project, I'm so excited. It's okay to work with a company for 4, 5, 6 months or a year or 2 years, and then, you know, it no longer correlates to your brand, because everything is always evolving and changing. And so yeah, I hope that answered your question. I am now rambling. I have been rambling. I think this video is gonna be like an hour long. Q&A, how do you and Christian make the long distance relationship work? We make it work because we love each other and we know that it's worth it. Do you want to settle for someone that, yeah, you can see every day, or are you gonna put in the work, put in the time, put in the FaceTime calls, put in the trips, the scheduling to be with that person that sets your soul on fire? He sets my soul on fire. I love that man. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh, wait, I have another question. What was the hardest part of starting your business? Everything. Oh, God, like which part was the hardest? There's a lot of hard things. One of the things that I found difficult was being a woman and being young and being blonde is a hard part of owning a business, because sometimes people don't take you seriously until you kind of sit down, you have a conversation with them, and they're like, oh, okay, like you're legit type of thing. I've had instances where at one point I was possibly gonna open up a gym, and so I was talking to a realtor, and I remember the realtor was just kind of like, oh, that's cute. You want to start it? You want to open a gym? That's cute. This is going to be too much for you. I was making my first major order at this print shop. And I went in there to go approve like the pre-production samples, right? And this guy just like looks me up. He goes, like, who are you? And I was like, I am the owner of the company and I'm here to look at the pre-production samples. And he just like looks me up and down like, and they just don't take you seriously. Or I get emails a lot, see my LLC or like my business, and they assume for some reason a guy owns it. So I have countless emails from manufacturers like reaching out to us and being like, hello sir, I assume I'm a guy because I own a company. Women are perfectly capable of owning and operating a business. So goodbye. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I've been talking for way too long. I think literally I have an hour of footage, so that'll be fun to edit later. I'm gonna do a giveaway for this video. For this giveaway, I'm actually gonna give away some sunglasses. These are like really nice quality, nice ones. A friend of mine sent me these. It's Nem Fashion, it's a brand. This is unsponsored. They actually sent me these for me to have, but I was like, y'all sent me so many sunglasses, like cute ones. Hello, I feel so fabulous. And I actually really, really like these nude ones. I think they're really pretty. So check those out. Yeah. So I'm gonna give away 3 sunglasses. All you have to do is give the video a thumbs up, comment below your favorite part of the Q&A, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel, as well as hit this little notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload the videos. Thanks for watching, and I got some more fun videos coming for you real soon, all right? Till next time, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys.
You're still